Hi, my name is Martin M. Mushoki Wanjiku. I joined Moffat in 2011, August, and graduated in 2015, or July. That was with higher diploma after 3 years diploma and then 1 year higher diploma. The reason I joined Moffat is because I chose to join Moffat. Choice because there were several other institutions that I had in mind that I would consider, but after careful consideration, I chose Moffat. Why did I choose Moffat? Or the first time I heard about Moffat, it was actually in one of my friends. I visited with them, and then there was a calendar about Moffat. So I just looked at the calendar and said, "Wow, I think I'll visit this institution someday." So after coming here, what was very unique is that the reception that I got from the admissions. There was the dean of admission, and her name was Mrs. Harrow. She just welcomed me, took a little tour around the college, explained to me in details what happens here, and I thought that was very, very unique. But wait for it. After all that explanation, she prayed with me. That was very unique of all the other schools that I had visited. Especially, I had qualified from my high school to enroll directly to a university. So I had visited several Christian universities, and that had not happened to me before. So that gave me a very impressive idea of the school. Now, when I joined, I confirmed a few things which they had said about the college, which in fact, I felt like they were very honest. They were not just saying them to market the school, but they were actually realities. One of the things is that the school is very, very practical in its approach to training. The school is quite practical, and that was not only mentioned as a marketing tool, but actually it was a reality. When we came here, the first weekend, we went to church. And I was like, okay. And then after that, later, when now we were placed in different churches for ministry. So we were not only being trained for ministry, but actually being trained in ministry, where you see things happening, and when you come to class, you have very practical issues that you can discuss. So I found the school is really, really practical in terms of the way whatever you are taught, you can have an opportunity to practice. And they go out of their way to create those opportunities and to send you there so that you can be able to get the training in practical skills. So I think the second aspect which I found to be true is the diversity of their faculty. Not only from different countries and different backgrounds, but also on the approach of how they do things. In this sense, like some of the faculty most of them are serving with churches, others with organizations. And one thing which was very impressive for me is that I'm being taught by people not only who have learned what they are doing, but also they are doing what they are teaching. And that was very unique compared to any other institution around. Because I'm being taught by a pastor who is pastoring a church, or I'm being taught by somebody who is already doing counseling somewhere in an organization or something. So that practical aspect of the faculty, and also the fact that they're not just teaching you, but in the real sense, like they are forming you to be the minister for the Word of God. Because you interact with them, and they're not just concerned just about your academic performance, but also your character development to be like Christ. So I think through the different programs that they have, like faculty homes, visiting their homes and seeing how they live, and they share the word, and the groups discussions in the Bible studies and mentoring and all that, that is so rich in Moffat about the faculty. And I think I can't say more about the teaching. It has to be connected with what they deliver, which I think, if my own judgment, it's up to date, because they teach you not only things which are just imaginary things, but they are real things real things which are in real touch with the issues that we are going through and the issues that are real in the society. And the academic part of it, oh, it's excellent. Because I was looking for an institution that will give me not only spiritual, but also an academic ground to reason out why I believe what I believe. And Moffat has given me that, because their academic programs, well, they are quite rigorous because they have a lot of reading to do and a lot of work to do, but which is helpful and which has helped me so much, because when I went for my undergraduate to do my bachelor's, well, I excelled well because I had a good foundation. And it was not only unique for me, but even the rest of the classmates that we were with in the same course, and they had gone through Moffat, we got a first class honors. And that was good because we had a good academic foundation. So it's the school, I think it's so balanced. It has the spirituality part of it, it has the academic part of it, has the social aspect of it, and a character development. So I would sum it up like the way the principal sometimes puts it, that they train the head, the heart, and also the hands, so that you can do what you learn. And it's been such an amazing experience being at Moffat, learning and practicing what I learned. And I think I can recommend it directly to many people. Actually, I usually tell my friends that I'm so glad that I made a choice to start at Moffat. I know I could have qualified if I went to direct to university to do my degree there, but looking at my friends who were in the same class doing the degree and they are doing it for the 4 years, I was like, I thank God that I made it first to Moffat. Why? Because we're not just sent to the library to do things and no one follows up or no one cares about you. But like when I was in Moffat, when we were given an assignment and we don't know how to go about it, actually, like the time that we were learning the word studies, the lecturer took us through in the library and told us, this is the concordance, this is how you find the word, this is how you, and that was very helpful. I don't get that in the university there because no one has all that much time. And then that attachment with the student, that someone is caring about you, not only how you perform in terms of your academics, but also in general how you perform as you're being formed to be a minister for God's glory. I think I would say Moffat, sure, it's a good place to be trained in. Yeah.